Good day to everyone. I'm Ma'am Jovi. In this video, I am going to discuss variables and data types in Java. Okay, let's talk about variables. So, what are variables? A variable is a container which holds the value while the Java programs are executed. A variable is assigned with a data type. Variable names are given to computer memory locations in order to store data in a program. Likewise, variables can also be considered as containers, which are used to hold more than one value. Because its sole purpose is to label and store data in the memory, after which this variable can be accessed throughout the program every time it is needed. Okay, as mentioned, variable is a container which stores values of the following data types. It could be a character or a char. This is a single character. For the whole numbers, we have byte, short, int, and long. For numbers with decimal points, it could be float or double. Likewise, it as well stores Boolean as well as a string. In Java, data types are divided into two groups. Primitive data types are predefined or built-in data types in Java class libraries, whereas non-primitive data types in Java are user-defined data types that can be created and modified by the users. Primitive data types encompasses char, byte, short, int, long, float, double, and boolean. However, non-primitive data type encompasses class, object, string, array, and interface. The Boolean data type, the default value is false, the size is 1 bit, range of values, it may either be true or false. For the byte data type, so the default value of byte is 0, the size is 8 bits, and then the range of values from -1 to 8 to 1 to 7. The char data type are the character. So the default value is \2 and the triple zero. The size is 16 bits. Range of values. So characters representation of ASCII values from 0 to 255. Okay, the next one is short. So the default value of short is 0. It is 16 bits. Range of values from -32,768 to 32,768. The next data type is integer or int. The default value is 0. The size is 32 bits. Range of values, so there are how many zeros? 9 zeros, so this is in billion, right? Okay, for the next one, it's long. The default value is 0. It is 64 bits. So the range of values, let's take a look on how we interpret. If there are 8 and zeros, so it's quintillion. Okay, for float data type, the default value is 0. The size is 32 bits. Range of values, it holds decimal number up to 6 to 7 decimal digits. For double data type, the default value is 0.0. The size is 64 bits. For the range of values, it holds decimal number up to 15 digits. Here are the rules to be observed in declaring variables. First one, variable names are case sensitive.
A variable name can consist of capital letters from A to Z, lowercase letters from A to Z, digits 0 to 9, and two special characters such as underscore and $sign. So it is clearly stated that uh, a variable can start with $sign and underscore. However, this is not highly recommended. So it is better to begin with uh, a capital letters A to Z or a small letters from A to Z. As you can see, these are rather an examples of a variables. Okay, it starts with small letter, starts with capital letter, it starts with a small letter again. It has a $sign on the end, and then uh, there is space, but then it is connected using underscore. The next one is that subsequent characters may be letters, digit, $signs, or underscore. So let's check. Subsequent meaning susunod. So pwede siyang after, lalagyan daw natin siya ng number, lalagyan ng $sign, at lalagyan ng underscore. Next. So blank spaces cannot be used in as variable names. So do not put blank space. Instead, we are going to use underscore. Okay, replace the blank space with an underscore. And the last one is Java keywords. So all the Java keywords cannot be used as variables. The Java keywords listed are not recommended for usage as variable names. So, ibig sabihin, hindi daw natin pwedeng gamitin itong mga keywords na ito kapag tayo ay nagde-declare ng variable name. The following are the naming conventions applied in programming. The first one is a Pascal case, also known as upper camel case, used to name classes and interfaces. So examples, student, teacher, and then Java bug. Okay. So ibig sabihin, kapag class daw siya, kailangan malaking letra yung nauna. At kung mayroon pang susunod na word, yun din ay malaki. Okay? So, yan yung tinatawag nating Pascal case. The next one is a camel case. Camel case is used to name methods and variables. Okay. Example, the following are variables: student info, middle name. Examples of method, let's say compute salary. So the first letter is small letter, the first word rather is encoded in a small caps. However, the second word must start rather with capital letter. So it is very clear here, guys, na kapag methods and variables, camel case ang gagawin. Next, we have the snake case, used in naming fields, column name in database. So usually this is applicable if you are going to create database, the snake case. So if you're going to join two words, you're going to join it with underscore. The next one, the fourth one, is a kebab case. So used in naming IDs and classes in HTML. So there is a dash between words. And lastly, we have the upper case snake case. So, used to name constant variable. So, meaning sabihin, pag constant, hindi nagbabago. So, yun na yung fixed value niya. So, if you are going to use this type of variable, kailangan kapag constant ang value ng isang variable, gagamitan natin siya ng what they call this one, the uppercase snake case. Although, what's the relevance of this? The purpose of this is that as a programmer, it is a very good practice to apply this because if, let's say, you are going to create a system, and then after creation, you're going to deploy so that somebody will use your program, it would be very easier for them to determine which is class, which is variable, which is method, because the programmer himself applied the proper naming conventions. Java has three types of variable. The first one is local. Local variables are declared in methods, constructors, or block. The next is instance variable. A variable declared inside the class but outside the body of the method is called an instance variable. It is not declared as static. So it is called an instance variable because its value is instance specific and is not shared among instances. The last one is static. A variable that is declared as static is called a static variable. It cannot be local. You can create a single copy of the static variable and share it among all the instances of the class. Memory allocation for static variables happens only once when the class is loaded in the memory. If this video helps you, please click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys.